Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J, and today's video is going to be a haul. A haul and some review, because some of these products are products that I've had for a little while, couple of weeks. So I am able to give you my review, first impression, whatever the case may be. So I have some new products, but then I have some that I've already tested, I've used. So it's gonna be a little bit of both. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I've done a full sit down haul on my channel. I do hauls on my Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts. So if you're not following me on those platforms, I mean, you're here on YouTube, so clearly you are following me. I mean, if you're not I ramble. Follow me on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and you won't miss out on any of the hauls because I like to get into it. You know, I don't like stuff sitting for too long. Get into it. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, grab your favorite drink and let's jump right in. Okay, before I even open anything, I wanted to come back and talk about the perfume Oud Wood from the Kayali Oudgasm collection. So I did a first impression unboxing. It's up on my channel. Definitely check it out. But this guy, I didn't go into detail because I hadn't tested it. Upon looking at the box, there's actually a set of tweezers, there's a little brush and a little spoon and instructions on how to care for this product. I'm not sure if this is going to be available for sale. Like I said, I haven't seen it on sale anywhere, but if it is, snap it because this thing is amazing. The one that Kayali sent me is Cafe Oud, and I have burnt a few of the chips. I've tested it out, I've worn it, I've seen how it performs on clothes, and let me tell you something. The way my house smells expensive and bougie, I kid you not. So I will demo this so that you can see how it works. But I absolutely love the way the smell just infiltrates your clothes, your hair. Keep it away from your eyes and your face because it could cause irritation. But if you put it somewhere in your room so that the whole room smells of it, your clothes smell of it, your hair, it's gonna last a long time, especially if you combine it with Cafe Oud. Now, in comparison to the Cafe Oud fragrance, I would say that the oud in this obviously is a lot stronger because these are the chips, like they are fully embedded with the oud. So if you wanted to layer your fragrance, say you wanted a bit more oud from Cafe Oud, then definitely burn this, let your clothes sit in the room, and then spray Cafe Oud, and then it will intensify the oud. You know what I mean? So the canister can be charged. I thought you'd have to plug it and leave it plugged in a socket, but actually you charge it and you can use it in any room, which makes it very versatile and makes it the perfect thing to travel with. Like if I wanted to travel with this guy, it's not that heavy. I could easily travel with it. So mine is fully charged up, and then the top can come off for you to place the oud chips, and that's where the tweezers come in. You use the tweezers to place the oud chips in that little space, and once you've got your oud chips in there, you just hold on to the unbutton until it turns green, and it's gonna come in so that you can see the smoke. I'm just gonna move my face away because I don't want my face. Look at that. And it does burn for about 30 seconds and then it just simmers in the room. So I normally just leave it to fully cool down. It does say to change it every 5 minutes. So I burn this twice and then I change the chips. But so right now I'm just gonna pop it in my room at the back of me so that the entire room smells really nice. Please do not place it near anywhere that is hot or enclosed. Keep it in a room space because, you know, it can get a bit dangerous if you start keeping things in hot places, because it's like a little hot plate where you put the oud chips. But anyway, the smell is fantastic. I just tell you that I'm gonna be getting more of the Oud chips just because of the perfume wood, just because of how intense it smells. Like, it smells really, really intense. So I wanted to come back and show you how that works and let you know that it is worth the 90 odd pounds. And I will be getting perhaps rose oud and the vanilla. I'm really interested in what those two smell like. And if you can get your hands on the canister, I do recommend that you get your hands on it. I actually don't even know what it's called, but you know, the incense thing. So definitely get your hands on it. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I recently went to the States for work and I did a whole come shopping with me in Sephora video, which is on my YouTube Reels. And one of the fragrances that I wanted to pick up from Sephora is the Sol de Janeiro After Hours Body Mist. Okay, they didn't have any in stock, so I couldn't pick it up on the day, but I did smell it and I fell in love with it. So I had to pick it up. I got it from Beauty Bay because they were doing like £10 off something. It was a steal. You can get it from Notino as well. I know they're doing like some discounts and offers. Like, you can get this on the cheap. So I've seen it go for like £16, that type of thing. Like, you can get it really, really cheap. And this one has Midnight Jasmine and Amber Woods. Like I said, it's a perfume mist. People have likened this to, is it Carolina Herrera Good Girl? Is it? I know they've likened it to a few fragrances, so I'm just gonna spray it and give you guys my thoughts. No, it's not Carolina Herrera Good Girl. I think it's Black Opium people liken it to. But in spraying this, I get Flower Bomb. I'm getting the powderiness from Victor and Ralph Flower Bomb. I'm getting the opening of Flower Bomb. It's very fruity floral. It's, yeah, fruity floral, hints of vanilla, lots of powderiness in the dry down, quite woody. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's described as a floral fruity gourmand fragrance. Notes include blackcurrant, pear, vanilla, jasmine, whipped cream, freesia, caramel, patchouli, amberwood. Yeah, I'm definitely getting flower bomb vibes from. Just gonna spray flower bomb on my other hand. Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting flower bomb vibes just from that spray. So that's probably why I liked it in store, just because, you know, flower bomb is one of those fragrances that I absolutely love. So this is definitely giving me the feels. The Sol de Janeiro sprays are not the most long lasting. They've never been advertised as long lasting, I don't think. But they make really, really good layering fragrances. So I like to layer this with my body oil, body moisturizer, and perfume. And it looks like I'm definitely going to be layering this with Black Opium to hopefully improve the longevity of that fragrance, and also with Flower Bomb. So yeah, they're very similar. I'll probably say that the vanilla in this one is a lot more prominent and it's coming through quite quickly, but they are very similar. So I'm quite happy that I picked this one up. Let's stick with the perfumes I got from Sephora. So on perfume TikTok, if you know, you know, Skylar fragrances have been the buzzword. And here in the UK, we can't get Skylar fragrances. Like, Skylar, when are you planning to ship to the UK or use Beauty Bay or somebody? So I was happy that I could actually smell the entire range at Sephora. And I loved a lot of the fragrances, but the one that really said, you know what, I'm coming home with you. I don't care that you don't have space in your suitcase. You will find space in your suitcase. I am coming home with you, is Vanilla Sky. So if you know me, you know that when it comes to vanilla, gourmand, I am a gourmand girl, true and true. I do love my ouds. Don't get me wrong. But vanilla has a place in my heart. So this is how the packaging comes. It comes in this beautiful box with the notes at the back. And here it says it's got cappuccino, so nice creamy ness to the coffee, pure vanilla, caramelized cedar, It says it's hypoallergenic, it's safe for sensitive skin, and it's eco-friendly, so it's cruelty-free as well. It says the layers well with fall cashmere and salt air, which I believe are two of their fragrances as well. See, with fragrances, I always say layer similar notes or similar vibe of fragrances, and you'll get your own custom fragrance because every fragrance will smell different on everyone. You know, your body chemistry really translates the fragrances differently. And with this one, the vanilla in this one, it comes out like no tomorrow. When I spray this fragrance, the amount, look, I've only just got it. It's been less than 2 weeks, and look at where it is already. That's because the I've been spraying this like crazy because of the amount of compliments that I've been getting. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a complicated fragrance by any means. I'm actually gonna spray it because I'm going by memory now. It's like your quintessential creamy vanilla that's got some caramelized goodness to it. Yeah, it's very warm, it's very comforting. If you don't like creaminess or milky smells with some vanilla in it, you'll find it to be sickening. For me, I love it's just comforting to. Performance on this, I'll say, is about average. It's a moderate fragrance, one that if you've got a decant, by all means, respray your fragrances. Like, respray it during the day. If you love a smell, take it with you and respray it. But it does have a really good scent trail, like I said. I did get compliments, so people did smell me, and I'm an oversprayer, so take with that information what you will. But this one for me is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to getting more from this range. Right, on the same trip, I picked up the new lip fragrance from YSL. So I picked this one up. First of all, shout out to the queen who corrected me yet again. So I say yet again because I said lib on one of my videos on TikTok. Somebody told me it's called libre, and apparently the person said she's French. So I went into YSL at Harrods, and I asked them to tell me how to pronounce the damn thing, and they said it's pronounced as libre. So I've been pronouncing it as libre, but then I've got somebody who said she's French pronounce it as lib. So you guys, the Libre fragrance from YSL, because at this point I do not want to butcher any names, and I apologize if you take offense to the way I pronounce it. Your girl doesn't know. But this particular line, they've come out with a new one, and I do have a first impression review-ish type of video, which I did put out. I believe it's on my YouTube shorts as well, if it's not just on my TikTok. And this one, I am calling it Platinum Ice. I will pop the name on the screen. I believe it's called Plantain. It's called Le Absolute Plantain, and I'm just calling it Platinum Ice at this point. And this is what it looks like. I'm just going to quickly go through the notes. Like I said, I shared all of that on a video. Just let me look it up. It's got aldehydes, bergamot, mandarin orange, lavender, orange blossom, vanilla. It's got amber in it as well. The vanilla in this one, as it dries down, the vanilla is very, very prominent. I really like the dry down of this one. The lavender as well gives it that fresh, soapy smell that I absolutely love. It's one of the reasons why I love lavender in fragrances, just that soapy cleanness that you get. It also opens up with a citrus smell. Let's give this boy a spray. Yeah, it opens up with that citrus note, and you've got the lavender coming through. The dry down is where the vanilla really, really shines. And it's just one of those fragrances that I feel like YSL could have done away with the Perfume and instead just gone straight to this one. Because honestly, keeping this on the same range is perfect. Like, you can see the evolution of the different libs, and this one for me is probably close to my favorite. It's either this one or the Oud Parfum that is my favorite. I love the dry down. I love the opening of this one. So for me, It's a really good one. I'll say the performance, now that I've worn it a few times, performance is probably not as strong as the other Parfum, but it's still strong nonetheless. Definitely stronger than the Le Parfum. But, like I say, I got this in a 50 ml so I could pop it in my bag and I could travel with it because she's so, I mean, look at the bottle. She's just absolutely stunning, isn't she? And it just makes like a good conversation starter when you bring this out of your purse. So, yeah. Now, prior to that trip, I did go to Asia for work, and one of the fragrances that I brought back was um Penhaligon's Changing Constants. Now, because of space in my box, I didn't bring back the box packaging. To be honest, I don't really bring back box packaging when I buy perfumes abroad, just because I don't even have space in the first place and I make it work. So this is what this one looks like. Now, I've sampled this particular fragrance so many times, and I've really contemplated and really looked around for discounts and whatnot, and I found that it's the cheapest at the airport. So I think I purchased this one for about £120 or something like that. I know I got a really, really good deal because Heathrow was doing some discounts and I'm part of a club. Like, so many discounts. But I got this at a steal. And this for me is by far one of the favorites Penhaligon fragrances that I have sampled till date. It's sweet, there's vanilla in it, it's caramel, it's spicy. Yeah, it's got some spiciness to it. It's got some sweetness from the caramel. Vanilla comes through as well towards the middle. It's a well blended, well rounded, very full bodied type of fragrances. Great quality. So some of the notes are cardamom, pimento, caramel, salt, vanilla, cashmere, and tobacco. The performance of this as well, for me, it's long lasting. It does last on my skin quite a bit. And it's a good compliment grabber. Like, I have received quite a few compliments wearing this guy. I love it. It's like your incense, tobacco, caramelized vanilla type of spicy fragrance, if I was to summarize it. For me, it's a very mature, very strong, very confident fragrance, and those are the types of fragrances that I like to lean into. I either like them sickly sweet, or I like them very strong, very confident, very demanding type of fragrance. So this one was right up my alley, and honestly, no, I think it retails for £220. Now that I remember, probably I got it for 150. I know I got it for 100 and something rather than the 200 and something odd mark. So this is your sign when you go to the airport. If there are any discounts, any clubs, anything to join, my girl, join it, because the money you save on purchasing stuff at duty free is really, really good. Don't let anybody tell you that there are no discounts at duty free. You just need to know how to use them. So that's this one. I think that's about it for fragrances for now until I remember. To be honest, I am so out of date in terms of my fragrances. I have so many more fragrances that you guys haven't seen on YouTube, probably seen on TikTok, but have not seen on YouTube. So I am going to do an end of the year collection. I still have the final part of my perfume series that I started earlier this year that I just haven't finished because what am I like? And I'm still trying to get that video up. Once that's done, I will do an entire collection video in one video towards the end of the year so that you guys can see what the collection looks like before we break into 2024. So let's do some makeup because it's been a hot minute since I've done that. We know that Anastasia, ABH girl, came out with the newest addition to their eyeshadow collection, and guess who had to get it? Me. So I got onto the ABH website and I got my hands on the Fall Romance palette. Now, fall autumn is one of my favorite, if not my favorite time of the year. And I always love the ABH kind of fall palettes. You know, they're very deep, very sexy. They work well with my skin tone. So I definitely had to get my hands on this one. The packaging is this gorgeous kind of like velvety textured packaging. Don't know if you can see. I'm hoping you can. It's just very, very pretty, very textured. You've got Fall Romance at the back. And comes with a mirror as per usual. And then these are the shadows. Let's get this away. These are the shadows. So I will do some swatches, but I wanted you to see what it's looking like. Like there's some really beautiful, really beautiful colors in there. Some shimmers as well, transformational shades as well. Okay, so currently this palette retails for £55, but I think you can get it on Beauty Bay for about £46. And if you've got other discount codes, you could probably get it at a cheaper rate. I got mine from the ABH website itself, and they were doing discount on new sign-ups, and I haven't purchased from their website in a long time, so I signed up as a new person because I didn't have an account anymore, and I got a really good discount on it. Actually, I think it came to about that price. So a bit about the overview. There are 12 jewel tone, metallic and rich neutral eyeshadows. It says the collection features highly pigmented, easy to blend formula and offers a versatile color range for creating anything from subtle to dramatic eye looks. I'm trying to see how many are mattes and how many are shimmers. You know how we do. We like to know these things. Don't know if it says at the back of the box. Normally it does. I can't find anywhere that it says that. So let's just jump right into the swatches. So I'm going to swatch the first roll so that you see what they're called. So this one's called Smoke. This one's called Moonlight. This one's called Fireside. And these ones are all shimmers for now. Fireside is the third one. Divine. Divine is that gorgeous purpley berry one. I'm going to give that one more because it feels a little drier than the others. Okay. Crown looks like one of those transformational shades that I love. So it will look different on camera. Like to me, it looks pinky purple and green sometimes. And the last one is called Ember, which I'm just gonna pop it right here. There's no space, so that's Ember on the side. So that's the first roll. So on that roll, probably only Ember is like the matte-ish type of shade. There are still specks of glitter in it, but it's got more of a matte sort of finish. Second roll, we've got Leather. That is full matte. This is a full matte color, which I'm going to build that up a little bit because it's matte. And then Thorn. This one's called Thorns. This one's like Ember where there's specks of glitter in it, but it's still a drier matte formula. We've got Crimson, which is a fully matte shadow. It feels very dry to touch, but it looks super pigmented. It just feels quite dry on the finger. And then we've got Midnight, which feels a little creamier. So it's kind of like your creamy shimmer type of shade. Not too creamy. I think you can use this as a matte shade, matte-ish shade. And then Mulberry is another matte-ish type of shade. Feels a little dry as well. I'm loving the fact that there are multiple formulas in this palette, but I think until they're used on the eye, it's difficult to judge how they'll perform. That's a really, really strong color. And then we've got Twilight, which is, whoa, a matte. That's what that one looks like. So this is a very, very strong bottom roll. And this is going to transform beautifully on my eye. The only thing that I notice out of all of the colors is that there is no transition-ish type of shade for me. Like there's nothing that I can use like a brown or something. I could probably use leather if I just use a light hand. But you know what? We've got so many palettes. I'm sure I'll be able to combine this with something. It's just I prefer to have mostly one and done type of eyeshadow palettes. Oops. Especially if I'm going to travel with it. So as you can see, like I said, there's no blending shade. You know, there's no crease shade. I could probably use this one with a light hand and it'll give me kind of like a cool tone vibe. The palette itself is giving me cool tone realness and I'm looking forward to using this. So I'll probably use this in like TikTok videos, YouTube short videos. I might come back and do a dedicated tutorial, but you guys don't watch video tutorials like that anymore, do you? So I don't know. Let me know what you think. But this is ABH Fall Romance. Sticking to ABH, I also got the Cosmos palette because I kind of missed out on this when it came out, including the first one. I don't even know what that one's called. But I didn't pick up that one because it looked quite light. Not gonna lie to you, that guy looked so light. I was like, no. But this one looked rich. It looked really, really nice. And bless ABH, the first palette they sent to me came broken. Their customer service is so top notch. Literally gave them a call and they sent a replacement within a day. So this is my new replacement. And look at that bad boy. Look at that. Now this is what I mean by like there's some blending shadows that you could use, but you know what? I don't mind combining Fall Romance with this one. This one looks so pretty as well. There are definitely some colors that I could use. So we'll do some quick swatches of this one as well. So Super Cluster. Whoa, that's Super Cluster right there. We've got Sun. So this is the top roll. Sun is stunning. Ooh, it's showing differently on the camera. In person is like a real hot, gorgeous gold. And then Orion looks like a rose gold. Beautiful shimmer specks. It's a little bit of a drier formula. Some of the formula that I experienced are from the Fall Romance palette. And then Mercury is nice and creamy. Like gunmetal. Whoa. And then Quasar, I think it's how you pronounce it. This one's like another transformational. See, it looks green for you, but for me it looks purple in person. And the last one is called Galaxy. This one is another drier formula with specks of glitter in it. And this one is going to make a nice out of corner or over the lid type of shade. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So that's the first roll. Right, for the second roll, there are more mattes. So this one's called Space Dust, which, you know, I'm gonna need to build it up because it's a matte shade. So that's Space Dust. Got Comets, and they feel very buttery, I must say. Comets is like your warm transitional shade. Eclipse feels a little drier. It's another matte shade, but it feels quite dry to the touch. I'm just going to build that one up a little bit. Yeah, it's quite dry, that one. Supernova is another transformational shade. which looks purple to me, but looks kind of bluish purple on camera. We've got Mars, which is a deeper terracotta type of brown. Whoa, that's the one there. And finally, we've got Dark Matter, which is a dark brown. It's like a cool tone, dark cool tone brown, which looks like that at the bottom. So this is the final roll. This will make a really nice everyday eyeshadow palette, like day to night type of fall eyeshadow palette. Stunning. So similar to Fall Romance, I'm looking forward to using this one probably in TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts type of video. Let me know. I might come back and do like a full palette collection thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, in purchasing those two, ABH sent me a little freebie, and this is the Iced Out Illuminating Ultra Smooth Formula Radiant Finish Highlighter. This is what the packaging looks like. Very clean, white, gorgeous packaging. We've got a little mirror, and this is what it looks like. So I haven't even swatched it. I'm gonna give it a swatch. Whoa. Reminds me of ABH Hollywood. What's it? Hollywood. So Hollywood, yeah. But I love the shimmer. I love it. Looks smooth. It looks really, really nice. Doesn't look chunky, but that will just sit on your skin. So thank you so much for my freebie. I'm very excited to put that to use. Right, so back to Beauty Bay. I purchased some other things. One is a refill of my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now, I've been combining this primer with my one size Secure the Sweat primer. So I put this on my T-zone area where I get the oiliest, and I put this all over my face. I like this one because it's kind to my skin. It does grip my makeup, and it does allow my makeup to sit really well without drying up the rest of my face. So I've been using this quite religiously. Actually, this is my second tube that I'm out of, and so I just purchased a new one to go. Because I'm finding this to be a really, really good primer. Almost as good as my Revolution Hydra Matte Primer. So it's kind of like doing similar things. The Hydra Matte Primer was moisturizing, didn't really grip the makeup. That wasn't the focus of it, but it allowed the makeup sit well, and I could use it with any foundation without any problems. And I'm finding that this one is exactly the same thing. So if you've got oily skin and you're trying to find a primer that isn't going to mattify the hell out of your face, then I recommend that you try this one. This one's working really, really well for me. So I got myself a backup. I also purchased the Danessa Myricks. Yeah, who is she? The Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals. Now, I saw this at Sephora when I went to the US this year, and I was like, Danessa! Like, I was really, really impressed by the quality, but because of the weight of it, it's heavy. I was like, I'm already struggling for space capacity in my suitcase. There's no way I'm gonna be able to take this with me. So I said I'll pick it up in the UK when it comes out, and I did. This is the gorgeousness that is this palette. It just gives me regal, expensive leather type of feel. And the plaque says Danessa Myricks Beauty Groundwork Defining Neutrals Palette for Eyes, Brows, Face, and Lips. How? Eyes, brows, face, and lips. So literally, I could travel with this palette without taking a lot of my makeup with me, which is really what I'm looking for, because I tell you something, my makeup bag, whenever I travel, takes up a lot of space, and I need to condense. So it does come with a mirror, so I'm just gonna cover that. It's quite a nice big size mirror. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. So, all right, and I'm just gonna feel right. Okay. So, because I felt this in store, it is quite squishy. So these bigger pans are cream. They're like cream type of products. And then the little ones are your powder matte products. So I'm guessing you use them to set the product. So I could see myself using this as a blush. I could probably use this a little bit as a blush and to contour. Sorry, and to bronze a little bit. Probably use this to contour. This would definitely make a liner, eyeshadow, all of that good stuff. Not sure how I would use these two other than on the eyes. And I could probably use this one to line my lips as well, and this one to line my lips. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. I think I'm going to do a video using this product just because of how interesting it is, and plus you can pop the products out, so you can mix and dying here. You can mix and you can mix the colors together, I guess, if you wanted to create something more bespoke. But I think I'm gonna do a dedicated video for this one just because it's something that I need. I'm looking for a way to condense my makeup, and you know, Danessa Myricks is a makeup artist, so she'll probably be producing this from a makeup artist perspective, but as an end user, I need something that is easy, palette I can travel with, and is versatile. So if it's saying that the hybrid formula allows you to fill in and maximize your face application, then face and eyes and lips, then sign me up. So look out for that. I'm hoping I will be able to do a video. If not, I will come back to you guys with my thoughts about it to let you know. So yeah, I'm quite excited for that one. I trusted the process and I actually just bit the bullet, but it looked really interesting, so why not? Right, so also from MAC, and this was on my way out, I was sent actually the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation in NC50. I do have two other shades as well, but this one matches me perfectly. I have a whole video on my YouTube Reels talking about this product, the benefits of it, how it performs on my face. I did a whole demo. But while I was out at the airport, I also stopped by the MAC stand, and I was looking for, actually just looking for lip pencil, and they sold me like everything. So they sold me the strobe cream, which is hydrating. I actually quite like the way this looks. It makes my skin look much healthier, much better. And then I've got the Hyper Real Serumizer, which is a skin balancing hydration serum, which looks like this. And this has been a fantastic hydrating serum. It's got niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, Japanese peony extract as well. I just feel like my skin feels plump, it feels healthier, there's a natural glow that comes out. And when I combine it with this one, I almost don't feel like I need to wear any makeup just because my skin looks really, really youthful. So I picked those two up. I also picked up two lipsticks. Let me get them. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that this particular lipstick, I've repurchased it several times in my lifetime, and it's called Spirit. So this is what Spirit looks like. I have used it already, but Spirit is a gorgeous, what am I doing? It's like a pinky nude, but I'm not a pinky person, so this is like the type of pinky nude that I like. It's a satin finish. It's got some pinkiness in the undertone, but it's still very, very neutral. And when I combine it with my chestnut lip pencil, it just looks fantastic. They also sold me the retro satin lipstick. So I matched this with Vino, which is a lip pencil that I purchased as well, and it matches perfectly with that particular lip pencil. So you know what, I thought, I've never tried that lip pencil before. I'm actually gonna give it a go. Let me see if I can find it to actually swatch it for you guys, because honestly I just throw things around and sometimes I can't find it. Give me 1 second. So I did purchase chestnut and vino. I think it's pronounced vino, I don't know. So this is vino or vino right next to it. So imagine that with the lipstick, you know. Can you see the vision? And if you've never seen chestnut before, this is chestnut right next to spirit. So those two for me, I was like, yeah. So moving on quickly, I also got PR from Pixie. So thank you so much, Pixie. Pixie's been out here spoiling me for years and making sure that my skin is looking good. Pixie and Demologica are always spoiling me with skincare products, and I absolutely appreciate them. So this one is, this is what it looks like on the inside. Okay. It says Dreamy Mist. I'm not even sure. There's a Dreamy mask. Says Shola is getting ready to glow. It actually has my name on there. How cool is that? You know what? Pixie and their customization. You can't go wrong. This is Dreamy Mist. It's called Jasmine and Lavender in it. It's an overnight, what is this? Overnight mist. It looks like this. How do you use it? Mist on to face to hydrate and preserve the skin. Great to seal in your nighttime skin routine. Mist onto pillow before sleep for added aromatherapy benefits. Okay, I'm definitely going to be trying that. So that's this one. And then they're Dreamy eye patches. I've been using the eye patches for years, and they are fantastic for depuffing and, you know, just making your eyes look a lot better, like underneath your eyes. And this one is the Dreamy Eye Replenishing PM patches. There are 30 in there. It says instantly calming and replenishing hydrogel patches. Under eyes feel soothed and restored. Vitamin A and jasmine smooth. Vitamin A and jasmine smooth and nourish with chamomile and lavender. Calm the skin. Hydrogel patches rehydrate the eye area to wake up looking refreshed. Who doesn't want to look refreshed? So thank you so much, Pixie. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I can't believe it's all customized. I'm looking forward to using this. That's for sure. Thank you so much. Still on the skincare kick, I also got a parcel from Ren Clean Skincare. And this is what this one looks like. Okay. So I do have a backlog of parcels, you know, because we have been traveling quite a bit. So I'm so sorry, and I appreciate all of this. This is the Ren Clean Skincare New Ever Calm Career Barrier Support Body Balm. Comes in their usual packaging. I did do a little peel yesterday just to smell it, but it says targeted treatment for 8 sensitivity zones: your dry patches, chafing, tattoo care, post-shaving or laser irritation, post-shaving, that's for sure, nipples, dry and irritated armpits, after sun care, baby bump and pregnancy care. Powered by a unique barrier support complex packed with omega-3, 6, and 9 and ceramides to relieve dry and sensitive skin and keep repair the skin barrier. Great for sensitive skin, great for dry skin, eczema-prone skin, pregnant, lactating people, kind to the body as well. So this is very good. I do suffer from irritation when I shave, so I am going to be using this, and I also suffer from chafing. So that's going to be great for me. Thank you so much. I can't wait to test this out. That's a cute little packaging. And by the way, it doesn't have any off-putting smell, because I did smell it. It just smells like cream. Like, it doesn't have any weird smell. So I am very excited for that. And that is it for now. I haven't got anything major to show you guys. I do have some other items, but you know what, if I carry on, this video we will be here forever. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know what you're most excited to see, what you're most excited to hear about. Let me know if there are any new products that you will be testing out. I do have a surprise coming very, very soon. I'm very excited to share with you guys. I can't wait. There's a little surprise. I've been working on something with one of my favorites. I'm just gonna put it there. So I'm excited to be showcasing that very soon. But until then, let me know in the comment section which of these products you either have, you recommend, or new products that you're looking forward to. And also feel free to let me know your scent of the day. My scent of the day, I'm wearing Tobacco Honey perfume oil from Nikki Scents. You can find her on TikTok. And I've combined it with Tobacco Oud from the Oudgasm collection. And I smell luxurious. That's that. So have a good day, and thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do, and turn on your notification bell so that you know when next I release a video. And I'll catch you in a future one. Bye.